Hey guys, what's going on? So today I'm going to be showing you the results of my first ever PSA crossover submission. Before I get into it, if you guys could throw down a like on the video, that would really help me a lot. Now let's get into it because I want to share a little bit about my experience going through all this and sort of a lot of things that I've been hearing and kind of go over everything. So as you can see, there's still a lot of BGS slabs in here. A couple of them did cross over. So again, we're going to talk about this, but I'll show you guys the results that I got. Let me pull these out. So the first one on here I submitted was a Nikola Jokic BGS 9.5. It had quad 9.5s. I had really high hopes for this card to cross over. I couldn't find anything wrong with it, but sadly it did not. So this one stays in a BGS slab. Now, when I submitted these, I did put that I either wanted it to stay in the slab or to become a PSA 10, with obviously the PSA 10 being the goal. And I have been, searching on YouTube a lot like you guys and going through a little bit of a journey and finding out that people are saying that because they're in slabs already, that PSA is reluctant to crack them out, which is not the case because a couple of them did cross over, but that's definitely a theory that people have. This is another one I submitted to Bryce Harper BGS 9.5s that I was hoping one of them would cross. Both of them quad 9.5s here, and this one had quad 9.5s with a 10. 3 9.5s with a 10. So again, I was really hoping that one of these would cross, but sadly they did not. I would have really liked to see these in some PSA slabs. I just think the red with the red helmet would look really, really nice. But sadly it did not. So those will be staying in BGS slabs, and that's kind of how I want it. I'd rather have them in BGS 9.5s than have PSA 9s. But here we go. So I got these. I'm going to show these to you in a second. In a second, we'll get right to that. I want to show you the ones that didn't cross over first. So they'll also send you these. I've just been kind of ignoring a couple of these, but this will show you that this Javier Baez did not meet the minimum grade. So I put the minimum grade as a PSA 10. Now, a lot of people are saying that even though this had 3 9.5s and a 10, that it's possible that maybe the slab itself was a little bit scuffed, and maybe it's tough for them to see through the holder and see if there's anything wrong with the surface. And I've just been kind of going through, like I said, a lot of the forums, a lot of other YouTube videos, been asking a lot of people about their experiences. And guys, I want to hear about your experiences too. Please throw down in the comments below, what's your experience been with PSA and with crossovers in general, whether you're crossing over from BGS to SGC to PSA to any other grading company. I just want to know what your experience has been like. This is my first time, like I said, going through this. So clearly this one did not meet the minimum grade requirement for the Javi Baez. So this one will stay in here. Now, I looked through these before I got them, and I looked through them before I showed them to you guys because I had a couple questions, so I was kind of going over everything. But still a beautiful card. I'm going to keep it in the BGS slab. I don't think I'm going to try to resub it again, but still very happy to have it. I think it looks beautiful, but I was definitely going for the PSA 10. Here we go. So we got another one. I got another one of these. This one is MJ Melendez. This is another refractor again, 3 9.5s with a 10. I was told, as I mentioned in my last video, for my first PSA crossover submission, is that people were saying you want to at least have quad 9.5s, and if you can have a 10 in there, that would really help. So I thought that these would be really good candidates to cross over, but sadly they did not. People have been saying oh, PSA will never cross them over, but I got a couple over here that prove them wrong. Hold on, I almost want to cover up this next one. Hang on. How can I'm just going to move them out of the way. There we go. Okay. So this is one that did cross. I had this. It had, I believe, quad 9.5s. It might have had a 10 in there. I'd have to go back to my other video and check. But this one did cross over to a PSA 10. Oh, wait. Actually, now would be a good time to throw in these guys. But I want to wait for one more. So this one crossed. The Pete Alonso crossed. And this next one's kind of a bigger card that did cross. It's going to be Ja Morant. Ja Morant has been having an electric season. He is awesome. He's only 22 years old. He's killing it. This is the green prism. and this was a BGS 9.5 and became a PSA 10. So now's a good time to show you guys what they sent me with it, which are these. Here we go. So the John Morant had 3 9.5s and a 10, and so did the Pete Alonso. Now, as you can see, if we go back here, this one had the same look, 3 9.5s and a 10, 3 9.5s and a 10. This one didn't cross, this one did. Why? I couldn't tell you, but maybe they saw something on there. I mean, I look, here's the bottom line, right? Like, I trust PSA. I've been submitting to them for a while. As I go through, you know, when I start getting submissions in and everything that I can show you guys, it's just coming from my experience, right? And I'm really just, that's all I can provide is my own experience. You're going to hear a lot of things out there on the internet. You're going to say, you know, oh, PSA never crosses anything over, or, you know, you're going to hear how PSA is loose on their grades. That's what somebody tried to tell me today, is that PSA is loose on their grades. But what I've seen is, I've seen PSA 10s, I've seen SGC 10s come out of PSA 8s, meaning that people are submitting PSA 8s and they're getting SGC 10s. To my knowledge, SGC has been really loose on their surface. So I don't think PSA is loose at all. I also can now tell you that they did cross over to PSA 10s, a couple of my cards anyway. So for those people who are out there who are saying that PSA will never cross cards over, clearly these two cards are proving them wrong. I think they look beautiful. I don't really want to have my cards graded by any other company, to be honest. If it's vintage, I can see how people would like SGC. I like the sort of tuxedo look to it. If you go to baseball, for example, having the autograph on here, having the 9.5 with a 10, I think that looks really clean. But I don't think anything for me looks better than a PSA slab. This, again, just my personal opinion. You guys can agree, you can disagree. It's just for me and my collection. If ever I'm putting together a PC, if I'm PCing somebody, I definitely want to have PSA slabs. I just think it's a clean look, it's a classic look, and I like them. But, you know, for baseball, I love these. But look, if this would have been in this red case right here, I would have been super happy with that. I'm fine with it in a 9.5, but I would have been really, really happy in a PSA slab. What can I say? What can I say? I'm biased, I guess. I like them. But anyway, I just wanted to share these with you guys. So now you can see that they were crossed over. These are results. 2 of the 7 cards that I submitted did get crossed over. The other ones did not. Sadly, I would have liked to have had all of them cross over, but through my experience, I've learned that not all of them are going to cross. Just because they're BGS 9.5s does not mean that they're going to cross over to PSA 10s. They might see something on there that maybe you did not, and that's just how it is. So anyway, just wanted to share these with you guys. Would love to know your experiences. So please, if you have a chance, head down to the comment section below and, you know, drop a comment there, drop a like. If you could throw me a subscription, it would really help me grow the channel. I need to get to, let's set a goal here. Let's do 100. If I can get to 100 subs, that'd be step number 1. And I'll continue to share these videos with you. You know, when I get cards in and when I submit cards, when I get them back, and what I'm collecting and who I'm buying, I'll continue doing all those things. But wanted to share this with you. Hope you guys are having a great weekend, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.